All right, let us stay in the SEC West. Arkansas at LSU. LSU is a 17.5-point favorite at home. This is another total, like you just mentioned, with LSU just blowing up against Mississippi State.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they dominated. Malik Neighbors set a record for receiving yards in a half. Like it was something to watch. But I went back and watched the Arkansas BYU game.
Barf.
I think LSU may be able to do that to them too.
Oh God, why'd you put yourself through that? Now you want to talk about, I know you said you had some bad picks. So we do like our proper picks on the college football show, which is our best play of the week. I've not won one yet. And last week I talked myself into Arkansas -8 against BYU. And
Sure.
I don't expect you to know this, but like Arkansas fans and we have a heated rivalry. Arkansas fans hate me and I am not a big fan of them. But I put that aside, Andy, and I said, Arkansas took care of business against BYU last year. KJ Jefferson is supposed to have taken the next step. I think that we don't sometimes give Sam Pittman enough credit for kind of digging Arkansas out of that gross pit that they were in, and they proved me wrong. So I've learned my lesson. I'm not taking Arkansas anymore. But I did take LSU against Mississippi State, and I did feel very confident about that because not because of Mississippi State, but because I thought that LSU was going to figure out what the hell went wrong. And now, just because of that, you want to talk about transitive properties on the field? I'm doing it with my betting because Arkansas made me mad last week and played horribly against BYU, and LSU took care of business. I'm taking the 17.5.
I'm going to take LSU too in this one. Defensively, they shut down Arkansas last year. That game was really ugly though, because Arkansas did not let LSU score. It was really weird to watch. But I think LSU should be fine offensively. It feels like they're hitting a groove now. And so, I'll take LSU to cover that gigantic number. Plus, it's at home. LSU, the only game they played at home so far is Grambling, so they haven't really gotten a chance to play an opponent of note with that crowd behind them. And I think they still feel like they have something to prove after what happened against Florida State, because they did get dominated in the second half of that game. But they are a talented team. They are a team that playing at full throttle should be able to beat anybody in the country. So I am prepared to. And I picked Mississippi State in that game. I thought Mississippi State was going to win that game outright. And I'm just watching the first half like, I've never been this wrong in my life.
It happens. It happens. Vegas knows better than us sometimes, and sometimes they just trick us. But nobody expected Jaden Daniels to do what he did last week either. I mean, I expected them to win and to cover, but he had a historically good day. I mean, it was, breaking records at LSU and all of that. So, give yourself a little credit, because Jaden Daniels, we saw some games last year where he looked incredible, and then they go out and they have games where like they lose to an A&M team that they had no business losing to at the end of the season. So I think if Jaden Daniels looks even 75% of the way he did last week, this week, they'll be fine. If he looks the same way, exact same way, I mean, this is a blowout from the beginning.
Thank you so much for watching. Just a reminder, subscribe to this channel right here so you never miss an episode of Andy Staples on 3. And oh, by the way, watch all the other great videos on the On3 Sports YouTube channel.